Magandang araw. This is Alex. Today we're going to be making pork barbecue, the marinade for it, so it's ready for grilling tomorrow. And then the next one is we're going to make the Lumpiang Shanghai, which is the most requested by my family and friends. So come and join me in the kitchen and then let's make it. Okay, so we need garlic, lots of it, but I don't have that much more. But if you have more, you can put 2 bulbs. I'm using 1.5. We need sugar, pepper, ketchup, soy sauce, lemon juice or calamansi juice, and some salt. And we have the pork that we're gonna be marinating. So have equal parts of lemon juice, soy sauce, and ketchup. First, we need to chop off the garlic. And then we'll mix all the liquid ingredients together. That's the lemon juice, soya, ketchup. And then we'll put in the sugar, which is about 3 tablespoons of sugar. And then you just mix it. If you think your marinade is too thick, because this could be used for your basting as well when you're grilling it to baste the meat when it's thick. But for marinating like this, it's thick, you can add a Sprite or just a carbonated water. We will do that after a while. Then I'm putting about 2 tablespoons of pepper and a tablespoon of salt. Here we go. That's done. Here's your meat. We're using pork neck chops, which is the best one to use for this pork barbecue because it has even distribution of fat in between, so it wouldn't dry while you're grilling it. So we marinate this overnight, and then tomorrow this is ready to grill. You can put that inside the fridge or in a Ziploc bag. So now this is how it looks. It's now we have put the pork inside a Ziploc bag together with the marinade. You can put that inside the fridge to stay overnight or 2 until you need to use it. You can even freeze it as is with the marinade in it, and then just take it out, tow it, and then grill it. Hi. So that's how easy it was to make the marinade for the pork. Then we can use that tomorrow until it's totally soaked in overnight, ready for use. So now we are ready to make the Lumpiang Shanghai. So here we are now for the ingredients of the Lumpiang Shanghai, which I normally use preparing at home. We would be needing celery, which about 300 to 400 grams, 2 pieces of onions roughly chopped, and 1 bulb of garlic roughly chopped as well, and about 400 grams of carrots peeled and chopped. We need a pack of spring rolls. I have 2 times 400 grams of ground beef here, but in Philippines we normally use pork, but you could do a combination of pork and beef. We will also be needing pepper, salt, and some onion powder. And to bind the meat and everything, we would need 2 eggs.
Now.
Okay, now, so after we have chopping it in the food processor, we transfer everything in a bowl. So there you go, you have the carrots, onions, and garlic inside it together with the celery. The good thing about when you're using a food processor and you're putting it together with the meat, kids who doesn't like to eat vegetables will be eating vegetables without them knowing it. Okay, so now we're ready to mix the vegetable mixture with meat. I normally always have gloves here at home, so I'm gonna use gloves to mix it. I don't want to touch the meat directly with my hands. We're using beef, grounded beef, so we're gonna combine that with the carrot mixture. And then we'll add some eggs, 2 eggs. Crack the 2 eggs there. Then we'll be needing salt, pepper, and onion powder. So we'll have 2 teaspoons of onion powder there, 2 teaspoons of Maldon salt, and 2 teaspoons of ground pepper. More like that's more than 3 tablespoons, and then we mix it. Everything will be mixed together. If you have some coriander or spring onions lying around in your backyard or in your fridge, you can chop that up and then put it as well together with the mixture. What I normally do with my Lumpiang Shanghai, I make an equal amount of combination of meat and vegetables. So if I have 800 grams of meat, I would have 800 grams of vegetable as well. Look at that. See? If you have fussy kids who doesn't like vegetables, how would they know there's carrots in that? It looks like just grounded meat, all of it. And once it's fried, they won't notice. They'll just keep on eating. That's that. Now it's ready to get wrapped. So now we transferred back to the table again, so we could start wrapping the mixture. This is the spring roll that I normally use. I normally use the blue package one because that's 50 pieces and this is only 40, but that's out of stock, sold out. So we'll be using this instead. This is a good bonding time with family and friends or kids. If you've got kids around in the house, you could have some bonding moments just by making spring rolls. Okay, I've peeled a few pieces. Now we could do some wrapping. We need about a tablespoon of meat, since this is a bigger wrapper. So a tablespoon there. And then what you do is pull this back part, go into the middle and pull back, and then fold on the sides like this, and then that, the other side, and then roll. At the tip of it, in this part here, seal it with water, or you can beat 1 egg to make as a sealant, or you could use water with mixture with flour. There we go. Let's do it one more time. Get a spoon of meat mixture. Take this up over the meat, cover and pull back, roll, fold on the sides, right, and then left, and then roll. And then seal it in the end. There you go. Like I said earlier, this is a perfect bonding time with kids to make spring rolls and everything like that, like we always normally do with our nieces and nephews. Like I said earlier, this is a good bonding moments or bonding activities together with nieces, nephews, kids if you have. So every time we go to my in-laws, our nephews would always request, "Auntie, can you please make some spring rolls?" So it becomes a bonding time for us to making spring rolls, all the kids that's in there. You can check the video clip right here and then see what we've been doing. That's it. And now we're ready to fry. So we're ready to fry. We'll just fry a few pieces of spring rolls. I think it's ready. So I think this will only fit 3 pieces there. There we go. We'll fry only 3. And then the rest, we can just pack it in individual in Ziploc bags, 1 layer, and then freeze it. And then it's just ready for you to use next time. You could fry it at 180 degrees, frozen, for about 10 to 15 minutes. Trying this one. Make sure your oil is very hot. I'm using a small pan right now, but I would normally use electric fryer to fry my spring rolls. It's more regulated when it comes to heat. So, but you could do the same in a regular wok, in a regular kawali, or in a regular pan. But make sure when you fry in a pan or a wok, be careful not to fill it up with so much oil. Just fill it up halfway through, so you don't get into accidents. Now we're ready to serve. See, yes, it's cooked. We just slice this in two, and then we can plate it up. Oops, almost. Okay. And then we plate it up here. Consistency of frying is much better in a fryer when it's very hot than in the pan I'm using here, because the oil doesn't get that high enough heat. Here we go. Voila! Our finished product spring rolls. Sure. Hi, good afternoon. So now we're ready to grill. Just like I said, you have to have the meat overnight for marinating. Now it's ready. Our grill is very hot. So we put up the chops on the grill. Ooh, you can hear that sizzling. There we go. So we'll just grill that, and then I'm gonna put some corn. It's on the husk. I have wet it, so we'll just put it there so it will steam. There's 3 corns. There we go. And then we cover it up. Alright, after a few minutes, we turn the pork. Look at that. Woo! If there's only a smell up, oh, it smells good. And then look at this corn. We're just turning it around. Here. Look at this. And then we cover it back again. Alright, so now we'll have to brush the meat with the barbecue sauce or the marinade, which I have heated up on the stove. I'm gonna simmer this down again to thicken it up, but first I will just baste the meat. Ooh, look at that. See? Baste it. Yeah. And this I'm using, I don't have my grill brush to baste it, so I'm using the garlic leaves to use as a brush. The tip of that. Ooh, look at that shine. Ooh. I just wish there's a smellorific app. Let's flip this. Ooh, 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 ooh. Look at that. Without steam and brush. And now, back to the stove again for this one. Alright, so this is done. So when we put in the meat, it was like 5 minutes per side before turning it, and then another about 10 minutes again on the grill to make sure it's cooked. Look at how shiny and golden it looks. So this is done. We'll leave the corn a little bit more. There we go. Let's pour. Look at that. And now we'll just heat up the bok choy. We're not gonna cook it through, it's just to heat it up. So it's like searing it. It's just to sear it. That's gonna be our side veg. Let me get this one. I'll just cover it for one tiny bit. So I had put down the lid so it could steam a bit. So now we could take it up. This factory doesn't really need much heating. You could eat it like raw. This is nice and just charred. It's just charring it a bit. You want the crispiness. Here we go. That will go with our barbecue. And now it's just the corn. You leave the corn a little bit more, maybe 5 minutes. So we're gonna check if this corn is ready. So I'm just opening it up. See, looks like it has been steamed inside already. Looks cooked to me. As you can see, it's plump and everything. But if you want to make sure, you can cut up a bit and then check it and then bite on it if it's okay. But as far as I'm concerned, that's good. It's cooked. So now we're ready. We're ready to eat. We have the barbecue pork marinated and grilled with bok choy, grilled bok choy. And now we have here the corn that's been steamed, grilled. And you don't need the corn holder. All you have to do is open it up and then do it like this. And then you have a holder for your corn. It's ready to eat. That's it. We were not going to use anything more than this. Just that. And then we'll just serve the barbecue sauce on the side, just in case we want more barbecue sauce. That's the marinade we use, and then we just heated it up. Alright, for now, we'll have to go and eat. We're hungry. So until then, ciao!